Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Random Pets LaBARKatory Challenge, where we are going to slow things down a little bit with a sloth today. Yes, a sloth, you guys. Somebody suggested that we search for even more amazing South American animals as we continue our jungle expedition in Planet Zoo. And sloths are definitely on the list of amazing mammals that you can find in South America. And I thought, would we really be able to find a sloth somewhere lurking in the Sims 4 gallery? And sure enough, guys, not only are there sloths in the Sims 4 gallery, but Kalino herself, the creator of the most amazing pet custom content that you can find for the Sims 4, happened to make this one. I am so tickled by it. Look at this sloth! Its little ears, look at its little back. Oh, you guys, I know what we need to do before we actually breed this sloth today. We're gonna have to go ahead and add some algae to the back of this sloth, since sloths do actually grow algae in their fur. I don't exactly remember why, so if one of you amazing pixel biologists happens to recall why that is, do please leave it down in the comment section, because I totally want to learn. This is something new. My curiosity is incited. I have to know, why do sloths have the algae growing in their fur? Is it just because they can't reach that spot to groom? Well, maybe one of you guys will know and we will learn even more today. But yes, Kalino actually made this sloth. So if you actually want to find it to add a sloth to your guys' family for some reason in Sims, then all you need to do is come on up, search the gallery for households most popular, type in sloth. And then, oh hey, there's Kalina right there too. She also made the cheetah that we're going to, or not the cheetah we're going to be using today. Pug Owned made the cheetah that we will be using today. But once you search for sloth, like I did, thinking nothing would show up, lo and behold, it's Kalino. And she made this sloth. Isn't it so cute? So cute. There we go. Oh, that's wonderful. So we managed to grab the sloth, and then we went ahead and out of the many amazing cheetahs that we could find, we got one of Pug Own's again, because Pug Own makes absolutely beautiful. Very important to leave kind comments so that people know their work is appreciated. There we go. Absolutely beautiful cheetahs. And we'll possibly be breeding up a king cheetah against an animal pretty soon. I need your guys' suggestions on who we could breed a king cheetah with. But we'll leave that for later. For now, I would like to introduce you guys to Amira, the sloth, with her adorable tiny ears and her very long arms and legs. So yes, you can only go so far with being able to create creatures off of a dog base in The Sims 4, but I think this is a very noble attempt at creating a sloth, and I went ahead and I added on one of Kalino's custom content pieces for her mythical creatures to represent those long claws that sloths have. So this is supposed to indicate those big hook-like claws they have that let them move slowly from tree to tree. I actually think it looks really good. It looks a lot better than just having paws, but if you prefer just paws, you can totally go that route. Shh, I don't think sloths bark. Actually, I don't know what kind of noise sloths make at all. We're really venturing into all new territory with trying to get a sloth, you guys. But there we had it. I actually found a sloth, and I realized, oh my gosh, it's possible. What should I breed this sloth with? And of course, we need some of the slowest and fastest mammals on land. So we're going to combine the slow sloth with the cheetah, Skylar, the cheetah. And both of these creatures actually have ended up into our Pixel Biology LaBARKatory because of the work we have been doing in our Planet Zoo adventures. Skylar is actually one of the cheetahs that we are considering adding into our Sahula Safari, which is, of course, our African safari that we have been doing a lot of baby elephant work on recently. And we are going to be adding cheetahs there, so I thought, why not say that, you know, we have these animals in storage. We're doing our veterinary research with them here in the LaBARKatory to make sure that they're healthy and that they're good, viable specimens that we can send to our Planet Zoo expeditions. And they happen to meet. Yep, totally unexpectedly. Creatures from two opposite sides of the planet. One who is from thick jungles, the sloth, who relies on those big, tall trees to move around, and the other who is from the wide open and very tree. Trees aren't going to get in the way of the cheetahs dashing about, basically. The very tree sparse region of the Masai Mara in Africa. So I'm very excited to see what we're going to get from combining their energy and their laziness, and also combining the extremely unique facial features they have. So these two have a pretty simple love story, because I don't think Amara is too fussed by making life busier than it needs to be. She was hanging out in the trees, and in the habitat next to her, Skylar was dashing about in circles, entertaining her all day long, and she started to compliment Skylar. And, you know, a few of the bits and bobs of our genetic experiments were floating through the air, and before you know it, before Skylar and Amara were sent on their separate ways in order to go to their own zoos and, you know, the research institutions, they ended up having a litter of babies. And I have no idea how these ones are going to look. So this is going to be really fun, you guys. The only gene that we have extra to try to inherit today are Amara's little claws, so we'll see if we manage to get any of those. But before we begin, let's actually have Amara sit down for us. Oh my gosh! That kind of looks like having a sloth reach towards you. That's amazing. And we're actually going to add a little bit of moss onto her back. Just a touch, just a touch. Not too much. Not too much. But I want to go ahead. There we go. Just a little bit of algae and moss to show that she's had a good, happy life. Amara the sloth, hanging out up in our tree. There we go. That's more like the sloth side, love. All right, she's got some greenery on her, guys. So now we're going to see if her children inherit her her lovely little population of algae as well. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So they complimented one another. Before Skylar was sent away, Amara ended up sneaking a whole litter of babies. So let's see what they're going to look like. Here we go. And of course, oh, look at that little slothy baby. Of course, these will be based off of your guys' names, so if you would like to become one of the creatures in our laboratory, all you need to do is go ahead and leave a comment down below. And the random comment generator may pick you to become a Dalmatian puppy named Atlas? What? This is already some unexpected genetic twist to the lab. Really didn't expect this at all. Very exciting. And we have a friendly hunter who is loyal in Atlas, a spotty baby who is a really fun combination thus far of the genetics between a sloth and a cheetah. All right, little Atlas, welcome to the family. Let's go ahead and see who your siblings are going to be, because apparently these genes have a few recessive surprises for us. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, another little sloth baby. I didn't know I would love sloth babies so much. And this one, a little slothy baby girl. You guys, meet Ace. Oh, this is so cute. Ace, welcome to the family. You are a vocal, aggressive, independent sloth cheetah. I don't even know what to call a sloth cheetah. I need your guys' help with those names too. Let's pull up more of the name list. All right, so now we have Spots and a sloth. Are we going to end up with a very slow cheetah spotted sloth? All right, and this one's going to be, oh my gosh, another little spotty baby. This is actually Florin. Florin, welcome to the family. Are you going to inherit the energy of your mother or father? I think the father, because we have some aggressive, hairy, independent personality genes poking their way through there. This is really turning out very interesting. The brown spots are actually kind of a perfect blend of our slothy colors and our cheetah spots. I did not expect this. All right, let's go ahead. I had no idea I wanted to see a chunky little baby sloth. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, there we go. Cassidy, welcome. You're so cute! You're so cute! We have a cheetah! Do we have a cheetah sloth or a cheetah cheetah? We have a cheetah sloth. We have a couch potato who is a troublemaker and stubborn. That is so adorable. Ah, okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and we are going to have another baby. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna look like when they're adults, actually. All right, are we gonna get the moss? We got the moss! Yes! All right, guys, welcome to Roblox. This is going to be little baby Roblox. And are you going to be a sloth or a cheetah, little one? We're gonna be more cheetah. We have a lot of aggressive babies. Are sloths aggressive? I don't know if sloths are aggressive. I really don't know a lot about sloths, so I almost feel like we need to do some more sloth crossbreeding just so that I'm able to like learn more about sloths for all of our little field notes we have at the end of each episode. We're gonna have to think about that. All right, but we have one last little baby coming on up. So everyone, let's see what we're gonna have when we mix. More Dalmatian spots! What the heck? All right, Galilea, welcome to the family. Galilea, what a beautiful name. And you cannot produce milk, my dear. Still can't produce milk, but you can be a hairy, smart, loyal Sloshcha. Schlisha? I don't know how to pronounce like sloth cheetah. So there we go, you guys. Now we're actually going to have to go ahead and roll a dice to see if they will inherit 50-50 the chance of mom's long sloth claws. All the better to help them climb through some happy little trees with. Or if they're going to inherit dad's like very slim, lithe posture, ready to run, ready to dash, not like an ounce of extra fat on there because we're going to be one of the fastest creatures in the world. And let's do this. Atlas, you're up first. Atlas, you're so fluffy! And you guys, Atlas is actually full-on sloth because Atlas has inherited his mother's claws. So you're gonna find Atlas up in the trees. I know it doesn't look like it, but he is actually a spotty sloth. How adorable is that? And he ended up so spotty. Look at those curvy ears and that fluffy tail. Okay, I like Atlas. Meanwhile, we have Ace right over here. Is he going to grow up to be more like mom or dad with those beautiful, beautiful patches of moss on his back? Oh, a nice mix of the two. Much more like mom though. Much, much more like mom. That mellow, relaxed face. And actually, Ace here also ended up inheriting mom's long claws. All the better to climb through those happy little trees with. Okay, I really actually love breeding the sloths. I didn't realize I would, but I really do. We might need to have a few more sloths to crossbreed. And then we've got little Florin. Oh, Florin, you too grew up to be a spotty, tree-climbing sloth with a very patient, kindly-looking face. And Florin did not end up inheriting the claws, so Florin is actually going to be bound to the forest floor, possibly to defend her trees, or any of the trees that her siblings might be hiding up on the top of. That would be really cool, actually, to imagine that maybe Ace is hanging out up in the top of that nice tree, and he could knock down any of the fruit that Florin might need, and meanwhile, Florin can defend the tree. We'll have a little sloth family working together. And actually, sloths do have communal trees, usually used for scent marking. I know that much. But I don't know if they would bother with a communal tree for, like, eating from. I really don't know much about sloths. This is going to be so fun to learn more. Meanwhile, our only little itty-bitty spotted cheetah cub sloth thing, Cassidy. Okay. Wow, look at that jaw. Oh, Cassidy, your face is really cool, actually. It almost reminds me of like a proud lioness. But Cassidy is actually a cheetah, you guys. She does not have any of the claws, so she will be dashing through the forest. Perhaps not terribly fast, because she is a little bit chunkier than her dad, but something tells me she's going to have a more powerful bite force with that strong jaw. So there you go, Cassidy. Definitely looking like a cheetah. Meanwhile, Roblox, are you going to grow up to be like a sloth? Oh, a skinny little sloth with two colors for their eyes. I totally missed that we have two brown eyes of different shades and no claws. So Roblox is also going to be a aggressive, independent, sleuthy defender of whatever forest patch that he manages to find. I love him. Look at his proud little tail. This is actually really fun. And finally, Galilea. You, my dear. Oh, so thin, so small. Everything is really sleek about you, except the middle bits, actually. And Galilea also has ended up inheriting these claws, which really look mildly terrifying when, you know, Galilea has them on those thin fingers. Okay, Galilea, you're a little bit scary. You're kind of like meeting a Sphinx cat for the first time, but in sloth cheetah form. Alright guys, I'm really happy with this. I didn't expect to enjoy it so much, like, because I was like, I don't know if this will work. A sloth, this is a bit of a stretch, but actually it turned out really fun, and I would love to see what more sloth combinations look like, because I kind of love having a little bit of that greenery spread through our family tree. Plus, it was really fun to see what the beautiful cheetah form would actually give us. Since the cheetahs have such a unique structure, they often pass very unexpected things down to their children. But alright, thank you guys so much for joining me as we mixed these genes from the opposite side of the world. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, keep those awesome ideas for future crossbreeds coming, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!